Thank you for stopping by at the Poets Den. We're here in East Harlem. Once again, big shout out to Emelyn Stuart of Stuart Films LLC. So tell me, Mr. Lennix, what brings you here this weekend?
Well, this is, anytime that I can support people doing independent films, young people who are trying to make their way in this industry when there's so much of a need for new voices, I'm going to support that. Particularly being a filmmaker myself, it's extremely important that people start sharing information, start networking with each other so that we can figure out a way around the system, which has left a lot of us out. But now we have new opportunities, and I just want to be in the midst of people who are taking advantage of that.
Okay, that's wonderful. And being an accomplished actor yourself, I did a little homework on you. I've seen, Man of Steel, Head of the State, this CW, WB, HBO. You did so much. So for our youth, that's coming up, our young filmmakers, what advice would you have for them?
Well, my favorite quote is from the Bible. It says, "Study to show thyself approved unto the Lord, a workman need not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth." Now, what that says to me is that if you want to study something, you want to get into a discipline, and filmmaking is a discipline. It's a science. When you get an Academy Award, it's from the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Sciences. If you're going to study a science, you have to really be serious about it. You have to study. You have to look at films. You have to know what it is that you want to do, and you have to figure out a pattern or a strategy by which you can do that. So I say study. Not only will you get better at what it is that you're doing, but you'll be able to determine what it is that you want to do and what it is that you don't want to do. And that becomes extremely important as we go on in this world, and there's so much uncertainty. As much knowledge as we can get and as much certainty as we can get as to what we need to be doing, what is valuable to people, what people want to see, but also what's good for people. I think a lot of times people make the mistake of thinking that the only thing people want to eat is fast food and it's bad for you. That's not true. If you have a health food store, it doesn't mean you're going to go broke. You may not get the volume, but you will get the value. And that's what I would like to instill to the young filmmakers here tonight.
Wonderful. And I have one personal question that's going to be presented to you by DPTV Networks.
Okay.
All right. So the question is, you resemble our president, Obama. Right. So if there was a role given to you, would you accept that as playing President Obama?
Well, I think that, really as an artist, the most important thing for me is to be either entertaining people or giving people something they want. If the script was valuable, if it was good, if I thought it would help people in some way, artistically, socially, intellectually, in whatever way, I'd play whoever. You could go from playing Satan to playing God, but if you think that you can be, so the personality is less important than the principle that is being dictated. So it all depends. You never know.
Right. So I actually will be looking forward to that because I can see you playing, Barack Obama for real. Oh, hey, you know what? I can start that up.
Hi to Emelyn Stuart and to the Poets Den. This is a great service you're providing. Thank you. We appreciate you, and we're better because of it.
Thank you, Mr. Lennix. Appreciate that.
My pleasure.
All right.